this topic. I hope all you are doing well. Local maladies. Our topic is local maladies. So, what is local maladies? It is a type of a one-sided disease. Before 185 aphorism, there is the description of a one-sided disease. From 185 to 203 is the local maladies. What is local maladies? Local maladies is one type of a one-sided disease. It is the type of a disease that caused by the change or any type of a change or ailment that appear on the external part of the body is known as a local maladies. According to old school means allopathic stool or dose treatment which is prevailed at the time of handyman, they believe that the local maladies occur those parts which are alone morbidly affected, and rest part of that disease part is do not have any role on that local diseases. Means if this is the body, this part is undergo local disease, then rest part of this body, rest part of that body is having no role on this part. They think that, means the old school think that that local disease occurs on that part who are morbidly affected, and after that part rest all that part is quite well, which makes the symptom is most disastrous medical treatment. So this that's why the system became very much disastrous. Then 186, what Hahnemann described that local disease why happened. The local disease is occur because it is occurs shortly by the solely by the external lesion. That's why we call as a local maladies. So external lesion causing disease on the body on the external surface, which is called as local maladies. So when the disease which is occur by the injury, if the injury get more severe than whole body, that he contradict that point of old school that those part which is in disease, they do not have any role on that rest part. But Dr. Henneman says that when the disease is more severe, if the local disease is become more severe, then whole body get sympathized for it. Okay, so the treatment of such a disease where surgery is in need, where external and where the external manifestation or external application is very much obstacle for the cure, at that time for that same affected part require mechanical aid with such as reduction of a dislocation, as well as there is a requirement of a always active dynamic aid is required for the work of a healing. For healing both externally, if the severe case occur, then with externally mechanical aid such as reduction of dislocation with the medical agent given to the body whole organism by dynamically, so that the healing will be occur more accompanyingly. For example, when there will be any type of a extensive contagion occur, then whole body our get sympathized and causing fever, and at that time we require the medicine which given internally. Internal pain or scalded pain or bone, at that time homeopathic is required. Homeopathic medicine comes its action required for its action of a cure. 187, the author says that what happened when the internally disease occur by externally, which is occur without any external injury, such as if any skin infection occur but there will be no external injury is found, then at that time what happened that we always require the slight or any slight external cause which causes the wound. At that time the source of disease lies on the internal malady, means inside the body. If given the external application for this local maladies, it becomes more pernicious and the result become very mischievous, and the result that there will be no cure occur at all. So in 188, what they says that what is the great pernicious blunder of old school, they causes what they did during the local maladies by the old school are so pernicious, because they always give the tropical application for that local disease. So they think that the disease is only in the exclusively limited at that area, and the whole organism is subsided or do not have any role on that particular visible part of the disease, and they give the disease on the topical application on that disease area, which is very much pernicious blunder action according to Henneman. Then 189 he clarified what is local disease. It is very little reflection convinces us that no external malady can arise or even grow without any internal uh, internal cause. So he always says that internal cause is most important necessary point for the arrivement of a external malady. That's why without cooperation of a whole organism there will be no consequently action of that disease state, means that local disease. So it could not make appearance at all without the consent of a whole body. So he always says that the whole body is required for the manifestation of a external disease. That's why he says that the indeed it is impossible to conceive us that the production of a production without instrumentally of a whole body. So intimately all those organisms get connected together from the individual whole sensation and function. So it is very much intimately related, that the whole organism are intimately related to that local disease, and they manifest by the sensation and function. No eruption on the leaves or no whitlow can occur without previous internal illness. So he in 189 Hahnemann describe about that without internal disease there will be no external manifestation occur. Okay, then 190 what he described, that all true medical treatment require that external part of the body that has occurred by the little or no injury with or without must there be directed against as a whole. So whole body will be taken for the treatment, and most will and the effect will be occur, and there will be most removal of the disease occur, and a cure occur in the general malady by means of internal remedy. So for that cure we need the whole disease whole body as a take as a whole, and given the medicine as a internal remedy, internal medicine we will give. Then the treatment will become the judicious, sure and efficacious with a radical most most curable, most perfect cure will be occur if we take the whole body as a for the treatment, and take the medicine in the internally. Okay, then 191 come from the experience, that all the cases of my experience, that every powerful internal medicine immediately after ingestion causes changes in the general health of the body patient, and particularly on the affected part of even in so-called local disease. So Hahnemann described that he saw all those cases in he as an experiment, and saw that if we take the medicine as an injection, then it causes both externally and internally. Internally means in the generally they causes the restoration of the health. Of the most external part of the body, and changes produce most salutary means most perfectly being restoration of health of the entire body with disappearance of external at that same time. Both restoration and disappearance of external affection will be occur, provided without any aid of external remedy. So he completely disagree about the external remedy. So provided that internal remedy is directed towards the whole state, means we take the internal remedy, means we select the medicine according to the homeopathic similibum, by taking whole case of the disease, whole organism as a totality of the case. Okay, then 192 the best part of the disease investigation is that a case of disease is that we first investigate the exact character of the local affection, that is the changes, suffering or symptom which are observable in the patient health. So we first we first investigate that those changes observable in the patient health before he take the medicine. Before he taking the medicine, we first observe all those suffering, so that we can find the complete picture of the disease before searching among the medicine, and that complete picture help us to find the peculiar pathogenetic effect of our known homeopathic remedy corresponding to that totality of symptoms, so that our selection of the medicine become most purely homeopathic or truly homeopathic. Okay, in this 192 he says about that how we take our medicine, how we investigate the medicine, local maladies, local disease, how we investigate and how we choose a truly homeopathic medicine. And then 193 he says that by means of this medicine, means homeopathic medicine employed through internally, that is if the disease is in recent origin or we see that with very fast dose the general morbid state of the body became removed, along with local affection is also cured at that same time as former, proving that the local affection is solely depend upon the rest part of the body. So he completely contradicted the view of old school, so and should be regarded as inseparable part of the whole. One most considerable and striking symptom of so we should take the chief complaint as that of local affection, which is more striking and more considerable symptom of the local maladies we take as a chief symptom, and with this we take a whole general case taking of the body, then select a homeopathic medicine and give in the internally, so that the disease will be cured completely and in a best way. Then 194 he says that what happened in 194, that why we should give external remedy. So answer, external remedy how we give, it is not useful either in acute local or the local disease which is occur already present for a long time. If we give apply externally, then what happened there, it is not useful to us that during the acute local disease or any disease which is already present in the long time. If we give the medicine in a similibum, specific means similibum, internally if we give, then there, although the disease is present, it should be at the same time administered internally for the acute topical infection affections such as inflammation, individual areas which have not been caused by any external injury but the of proportional violence, but by dynamic or internal cause, yield most surely internal remedies which is homeopathically adapted to that perceptible health present externally and internally, and give the external selected a general proved medicine, and generally without any other aid, means without any external aid we give the medicine completely. Do not so if the disease is not yield them completely, if it is still remain in the affected spot, means if we give the medicine completely simillimum totality on the symptom and we see there will be no disease amelioration occur, then at that time we should understand that the remnant part, the relic of the disease, means the remnant part of the vital force is now remain in the body, and the vital force is now not so competent to restore that normal state. With if then the acute disease which is happened is the product of any sora or up to the remained in a latent in the interior. For that we should give a antisoric remedy. So but has now burst forth and in the point of developing a palpable chronic disease. So if we give any similibum and we maintain the proper regimen, but we do not find the exact result which we want, then at that time we should understand that there will be some latent myasm is present which causes that which now burst and which causes that palpable chronic disease. The latent myasm, may syphilis, may psychosis, three things may be present, may be found, which causes the vital force not competent to them, so that there will be remain of the disease part will be remain on that spot. Okay, 194 says about how what happened if the disease is not cured. Then 195, how the radical cure will be occur. The radical cure will be occur when by no means but by the appropriate antisoric treatment. If the disease is non-venereal, if the disease is not venereal, then antisoric internal treatment is only required for the symptom removal. If the symptom is still remain, then we give the antisoric remedy for that chronic local maladies which are not venereal. Then 196 is that the appendix is that when the disease is such disease which is hastened by the employing the medicinal substance which is truly homeopathic on the basis of a totality of the symptom, not only internally but also externally, because the action of a medicine applied to the seat of the local affection might effect a more rapid change. So at that time we give the the anti-miasmatic medicine both externally and internally, so that the rapid cure can be possible. And then why we should give, then at that time means why we should externally and internally. So not only local symptom arising from the miasm of the sora, but also there will be miasm psychosis and the syphilis can be found, so that for the same time local application along with internal employment of that remedy will give the constant great disadvantages. So we should not give the local application on that time. Why? Because it causes the annihilated sooner. The external topical application causes the annihilation more sooner than the internal. That's why we are become confused about our path of curing. That's why we should, at least it will be make the difficult to cure. So in some cases it become impossible to determine the disease condition. That's why determine from the premature disappearance of local symptom, because local symptom are guide us that the route or the path of the cure of that particular disease. That's why if we give the topical application, then it causes the disadvantage that it is fast sooner, it is annihilation of a local affection will be annihilated sooner than the internal. That's why it become very much difficult to cure. So if the general disease is destroyed, then then employment of internal medicine, then at that time the external and internal both are restored if we give the medicine in internally. So that we should remember that any type of a disease if occur due to any psychosis or syphilis or sora, we must give the medicine in internally, so that we can the cure will be occur in the perfect.